it's gonna be tonight. That's all I can try. Minutes to go, and then we'll be starting. Thanks for the auto hosts and hosts, Cash, Leaky, Dopey. Oh. Let's track bombs, because I don't always have bombs. Okay, we're about to go. Try to answer questions. Can't always guarantee, but I will try to be as talkative as possible. You know how that can be, especially with this being a mystery seed. There's a lot of stuff that can be enabled that could make this harder. Here we go. Oh, it's a standard open. Okay. That's different. So you know it's a standard because when you start off with the uncle sequence, then you know that you have to at least clear escape, which is standard. So he's gonna have some kind of weapon. Those sprites being weird, I don't know what that means. Yeah, he has a sword. So that could mean it was Uncle Assured Swords. Okay, this is an Randomizer. Randomizer means that at least all the basic enemies are swapped. I don't know if it's more than that yet. So there's two flavors of Randomizer. There is the basic Randomizer. So a basic Randomizer will just swap normal enemies, so we know that's the case for sure. But this could also be a boss Randomizer. Boss Randomizers also come in multiple flavors. Thank you for the host, Joe. Yeah, it can be like a full crazy, where you only see each boss, like you're guaranteed to see bosses once, or they could be even more insane. It's also a key sanity. So we know that at least it's Randomizer and key sanity right now. Oh, that was a crab enemy. What you got, actually? Guess I can't. So that is 2 of the settings for sure. I don't believe it's going to be a entrance shuffle right now, but that remains to be seen, and I don't know what the goal is either. So, for example, goals can be like defeat Ganon. They can be to pull the pedestal. So these are all like possibilities, but we don't know yet what it's going to be. That was a good kill. Small key to Skull Woods. Okay. After the race is over, and everybody finishes, they do release information about the seeds. So after the race, I can go online to the Ladder website and find out what exactly the seed was for tonight. But that won't be until much later. As you can see, because of the Randomizer, like some of the enemies can be pretty boring, and others can be like a lot tougher. So we're seeing a mix so far. But I decided to play as Bowser tonight. King Koopa himself. Weird. So, Randomizer can be a very interesting setup. I've seen a lot with how I've watched quite a few Randomizer seeds. Can't pull this, whatever's on him. So, like, I've seen thin paths become death traps because, like, it'll have a spike on it. So it becomes really tough to, like, get past them, especially on, like, little 1x1 bridges. So it could be really interesting stuff. I don't think I've ever actually streamed an Randomizer seed here, so this will be a new one for everybody. I don't think I've ever actually played an Randomizer really either, so. This could be a dangerous exit. I've got to be a little bit more careful here. Because of stuff like this. Yeah, that's not a good sign to start. That's going to be a tough room. I don't want to waste my blue potion to get through here, but it might be necessary. This first room's not too bad. Second room, a little bit harder. The jellyfish and tentacle monster and eek. Okay, this one I can't kill some of the enemies because that thing I can't actually kill. Yeah, I know that that had to be a small key logically for this dungeon. Got a couple extra bombs. That's a nice little bonus. Oh my god. That was an eye statue. Holy crap. Okay, those aren't too dangerous, at least. What do we got? Boots. Arrows. Arrow. Hey, boots, that's a nice little bonus. Holy crap, there's a lot more in this room. Those little shadow demons are not a problem. Okay, what we got in here? Ah, yes. That cannon guy is actually a special enemy that doesn't exist in the base game. But apparently in the code of the game, it existed, and it was possible, so they actually implemented it. Okay, let's see. Where does this lead? Okay, so it is an entrance shuffle of some sort. Okay, so... Jack is the sanctuary. Now the question is, how complex of an entrance shuffle are we dealing with? Okay, that's a dark cave. I don't know what it is. Okay, this entrance here. It's got the big key to Misery Mire. Interesting. I've got at least... The fact that I've got the big key, a small key, and boots means I can get into Mire, actually, quite easily. Do expect me to die a lot today. The fact that it's a key, sanity... I don't know... Okay, so Hera is a crystal. Okay, we're not going to just drop down this hole like we normally do. I know we always go in the hole, like, immediately, but because entrance shuffle... Okay, so that is still the Thieves drop down. This might just be a light, not a cross-world shuffle. It could just be light world stuff is shuffled with light world stuff, and dark world stuff is shuffled with dark world, which would be a little better, but we don't know yet. Like, this is the kind of stuff I was saying, like, that can get really dangerous. Like, a fire bar right there is not something you can easily just cross. Oh wait, entrance shuffle, Jess. You gotta check everything. Fortune teller. This is actually really good. It might seem silly, but I can actually do a lot with this. I can grind out some money early on. So that at least gives me enough money for bottle vendor. Okay, so first up, the twin house here. I don't... It's the library. I don't... It's not like I need to do this, but I could use bombs. Okay, next up. Okay, that doesn't matter. Even if it's got a hint, I don't really care. Hints are like disabled 90% of the time. Okay, you're a shop. Not really important. Okay, there's not a ton of drop-down entrances in this game. But what are you? So far, it's all been Light World stuff. I think that's Magic Bat. Is it? Yeah, it's Magic Bat. Unfortunately, I don't have powder. So we're just going to put down Well is the Magic Bat. I'll probably need that later. Okay, Bottle Vendor. More bombs. Oh my god. I forgot. If a townsperson sees you, they lock their door. Or you talk to a townsperson, they lock their door. Okay, so... Interesting. I'll have to explore that when I get back to it. No, I don't want to talk to you again, because you're going to lock me out of your house. Okay, Sahasrahla. I lost a family heirloom in Eastern Palace. That would mean the green pendant is in Eastern. Another bottle. Ice rod. 20 rupee. Okay, so we got a bottle and the ice rod. Darn it. In the Moldorm Cave, gives bombs, some arrows, a mushroom, bombs. Okay. There might be an opportunity to try a glitch I've never tried before. But first, we're going to check this house. So there's a way actually to do the magic bat with a mushroom. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, back of tavern is always back of tavern. Back entrance. It's sick kid. Sick kid house, at least. Okay. Okay, so Chicken Hut is Old Man Cave. Chicken Hut, Old Man Cave. not gonna do it. It's a connector. I don't know where it's gonna bring me. So like I want to try to avoid going through too many rabbit holes right now. My main goal is to kind of map out this area first. Oh. So pack shop is GT. That's interesting. So anybody unfamiliar, this is the last dungeon, like this is the last thing you have to do usually to get to Ganon. Compass for Meyer. 20 rupees. I can't do anything else this side. I can check the torch on the left side right now. Without the hammer, I can't really get much further. But we can at least check. I think I can grab a key. Right? Key right here? Yes. But that's it. I could technically go to the right side and check tile room, but I feel like that's a waste of a key right now. So we're just gonna leave GT for now. We just gotta check the Balmwell hut. Okay, so pack hut is back of desert. Hard thing about entrance rando is you really need to know what the backs of dungeons, or like what each. So you need to know what the buildings are, first of all. But then you also need to have a good awareness of what things look like. So like, I know that's desert, but I needed to know that that is the back of desert. Okay, that's another shop in the front of the tavern. Can I check? Okay, what is this drop down supposed to be? What is this drop down? Okay, that's a fairy fountain. And the blacksmith is another shop. Oh my gosh, all these shops in CAC. Weird. Let's continue our south route. Okay, library. Fairy fountain. Okay, let's check this door. Nothing. So I'm only writing stuff that I really need to consider later. Bombs on the race game, so I don't really need the race game. Another fairy fountain. What the flip is going on here? Kakariko just has everything. That's costing money, or you can... That's fine, but like, not helping. Okay, so I know that there's a bonkable rock up here. We're just gonna check this entrance real quick. This is nothing. That's another like hint person, I think. So now we're gonna check the Light World Hype Cave spot. Dark World, this is usually Hype Cave. There's like 5 chests. Okay. So that could be valuable later. So the Light Hype Cave is Blacksmith. Okay, the dam is another shop. Okay, so the one thing about entrance shuffles, what happens is that you have to find the dam once to unlock it. Okay, normal Moldorm Cave is Ice Rod Cave? Yeah. Okay. Shovel. You know what? I'm gonna do a quick save and quit here. I want to kind of do a couple other checks. And from the other side, I could have went towards Ice Rod Cave, but the one thing I kind of want to avoid right now is I would prefer to have a glove before heading towards Ice Rod Cave, because there's an entrance there that requires the glove. So like having a glove before you go there is really beneficial. Okay. So that is Bonk Rocks is Pod. Can't do much here, but I want to at least check like the item location or two that I can. So we're just gonna check this. Could be nothing. The key to GT. Okay. That's something. Not huge, but at least like want to check it. Okay. I don't have any pod keys yet. But I can at least go this way. I have the bow. So, like, I can check this area. Well, okay, here's one of the complicated things that Randomizer introduces. Because of the fact that the enemies are shuffled, some of the requirements you expect, like this room requires the bow in vanilla enemies, but in this one, as you can see, none of these enemies actually require a bow to kill, so it's not bow locked, as you would say. So it's a very different kind of setup, and you have to understand what that all means. Like, there's my glove. Oh my gosh, there was a hand in this room. Okay. We can leave here. Got a glove. Sanctuary again. I'll do a North Light World check. And actually, I can check the bottom of Death Mountain Cave. But it is. Oh wait, wasn't this the one I didn't know? Yeah, I don't know what this one is. I think this is... Death Mountain Ascent. But I don't know for sure yet. I could check, there's a way I could find out, but since I don't really know how to do that in the dark, we're not going to risk it. But we are going to check this entrance. This is normally Death Mountain Ascent. That's Hera. Okay. If you don't understand what's going on, please feel free to ask. This is a very confusing mode, I'll be honest. I've never actually completed an entrance shuffle, let alone all the settings for this one. So this is going to be an adventure. We're going to check what we can here in Hera, and then we'll leave, though. As I said, I don't have a small key. I got a fire rod now, though. So that's good. There's some nice item locations we haven't found yet, so like I'm hoping to find some of them. Okay, what's the sanctuary? Okay, so I know where Ganon is. That the sanctuary. I still don't know what the goal of this race is yet, so there is a chance that he, you know, I don't have to kill Ganon, but we don't know that for sure yet. Okay. Here in this drop-down, that's the Cack Well. Awesome. So this will at least give me 4 more items, so that's a decent start. Got to hit record again. Jeez. Big key to desert. Ammo. Bombs. And a heart piece. Okay, so we got the big key to desert, and we got the hammer. So realistically, I think that means we can actually clear out desert, or at least defeat Landmo. Okay, back our witch's hut. His hut is back of Skull Woods. We're finding a lot of dungeons, to be honest. Too bad Joe's not here to see that. I did it without hitting the wrong path. Technically, I've got the items to kill Mothula, but I don't really feel up to fighting Mothula. I can't check anything that way. I guess I could check what's on the Zora ledge, but without having enough money to even check Zora, it feels like a waste of a check. So instead, we're going to keep on going south. Okay, this is Spectacle Rock. Okay. South of Eastern is, Spectacle Rock. Complicated thing about Spectacle Rock entrance is that there is a drop down there, and it could lead to some extra stuff. So, not sure what that could or could not mean yet. Okay, Fairy Fountain is in Saha, that's not a big deal. Actually, we don't know if we could kill Mothula, technically, because we don't know if Mothula is there. It's one of the big questions, actually. Okay, Eastern's nothing. Actually, there's nothing else to really... Is there nothing else? Yeah. Let's go do Ice Rod Cave, and then we'll head over to the desert area, at least to check Agina. Go to my house. That'll be a quicker route to here. As I've said, like, the one thing I really need to get more used to is just dashing with the boots always, once I get them. So I'm glad, like, I got them early, because hopefully it starts training me to do this. Okay, that's worthless. Chest game is actually... doesn't give you anything. That chest game, at least. Okay, Ice Rod Cave, what are you? You are another way into Hyrule Castle. Not really a big deal. Like, I do have other ways here. And this is the right side. You know what? I don't want to leave this area yet. I should check what that liftable rock was first. Let's see what this was, and then if it's nothing... Okay, this is Death Mountain Descent. Or, no, this is just... Okay, yeah, this is just falling out of Spec Rock. So we really don't need that. I don't need to take a note for that one. Okay, but this time we'll go out the left side of Hyrule Castle. Okay, so this is a whole Hyrule Castle left exit brings me onto Death Mountain. That's actually huge, because we were kind of running out of places to go, and this gives me a lot to look at now. So let's see, this is the Death Mountain Descent Cave. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing that's either Death Mountain Ascent Cave, but I should note it. Descent. We'll just put some question marks there. Until I've got lamp, I'm kind of stuck. Okay, top of Spectacle Rock is just a map. I don't care. What cave are you? You Agina? Yeah, you're Agina. Map 2, Eastern. We already know that Eastern, or we think we know that Eastern is technically Green Pendant. Was I right? Yeah, I was right. Can't do anything there, so let's check what the Spectacle Rock entrance is. Or the lower spec. Okay, so this is... Spec Rock Drop and right side front desert. I don't have the small key yet to desert, but I can at least check 2 items here. We can check the chest in this room. Got a mini helmet in the way. Just a red rupee. And then we can check the torch. Torch is a small key. We do want it. Where to? A pod small key. Okay, that helps. I mean, I'm gonna need some to finish. Let's check what the other entrances are here. As I said, we're kind of running out of stuff, so I want to start, like, going through these connectors and see where they lead. Okay, so left desert exit brings me to the top of Death Mountain. The problem is like this is going to start creating these chains of like ways to route yourself. I must say, the Randomizer is definitely like one of the weird parts of this that's kind of new, but not the worst. I can deal with an Randomizer, I think. Okay, so desert. Desert left is desert front. What's the back of desert entrance? Nothing. I'm gonna abandon the Agina check for now. I want to go back to the Death Mountain checks that I had available to me. Okay, so that feels that set of entrances at least a little bit. I don't know what this is. Another question mark for me. can't go to the right side of Death Mountain, so I've only got like 2 entrances left up here. Got Old Man Cave. Good timing for that. And then we've got, this is like the cave you normally take to get onto Death Mountain the first time. And this is the Mire Shed. So we'll finish this one off as well. Got a small key to Pod. And a heart piece. Okay, so there's our second Pod small. We're gonna go back to here for this. I'm gonna take that left exit of Desert. As I said, this seed will likely take a while, so get comfy. Entrance with Key Sanity is not a quick seed. Okay, while we're up here, we're gonna check what the Tower of Hera entrance is. That's the one entrance I can check over here. Okay. An item. Just rupees, but it's something, I guess. I think tomorrow night's race is an Ambrosia seed, so there's a good chance we do tomorrow night's race as well. Okay. Spiral Cave, what are you? I don't believe you're anything. Yeah. Don't really need to buy any bomb or arrow expansions. What are you? Sick Kid. Awesome. I can at least check this. Boring. I am building up quite a set of things to get into Ice. And I really do not like Ice Palace. Okay, Spike Cave. That's an interesting one. Anybody who watched my race over the weekend would remember that Spike Cave was where my go mode was last time. So that was not a good feeling, but at least we know where Spike Cave is. Okay, that's nothing. That's a Lionel. Lionels are bad. They're very powerful. Actually, there's no way for me to get back to the left side there. So every time I want to make a trip up there, I have to save and quit and do it again. Oh yeah, by the way, because it's an Randomizer, bushes are a lot more dangerous. Yeah, we need to go up to here. Go down this way. Go into Spectacle Rock. Go all the way up here. This is not a fun routing decision. Oh wait, I have the Desert Palace big key. I forgot, I can check this chest. Okay, just money, not a big deal. Yeah, Desert's one of those annoying dungeons that has a lot of entrances and exits to it. So, you kind of have to... This is another dark cave, I don't know. One of the things a lot of people who do these usually tell you is learn what a dark cave should look like. And it can help you figure those things out a little bit better, but I don't know that yet. Waterfall, okay. Moon Pearl, oh awesome, okay. So that is actually a huge help. So now we can actually go into Dark World. And what I think I want to do is I want to try to route in a lot of... I want to try to get to the pyramid, because in these modes, the goal is not necessarily what you think it is. So like, normally the goal is I gotta get all 7 crystals and I gotta go kill Ganon. It is very possible that I still have to kill Ganon, but I don't know, and I also don't know when he's vulnerable if I do have to kill him. So I kind of want to find that out. But first we're going to check out the Skullwoods area. Skullwoods also has a lot of entrances. It's kind of a rat's nest of possibilities. A lot of them just lead to themselves, like their normal entrances. You are so flippin' annoying as an enemy. Let's be honest. On the plus side, there's no... I spoke too soon. There is you. I guess the lag just kind of made it a little bit harder for that enemy to get on screen. Holy crap, you Enemies are so annoying. That was intentional, by the way. We'll take some intentional deaths to kind of reroute areas because we don't have mirror yet. Okay, where do you lead? You lead to the back half of Skull, like always. Okay, where does the back of Skull lead? Okay. Back of Skull, front of TR. This is Turtle Rock. I can't do anything here, really. But at least we know where the front of Turtle Rock is. It's kind of not a great scenario, but like, you know, that's just the way it goes. You can't really control where things are. Like, the other entrance for TR that we would really like is Laser Bridge. That's a good entrance by comparison. Okay, so this is more of a traditional Skullwood setup. Like I said, Skullwoods is usually pretty much the way it's supposed to be. Okay, there's our second Meyer key. That's always a key to this dungeon. Pretty much always a key to this dungeon. Actually, let me not say that it always is. Sometimes it is possible that it is not. As always, Randomizer does make things a little weird. Ice Palace Big Key. Not exactly something I need, but okay, I'm kind of stuck. There we go. I didn't want to go in there. But we'll take the Death Warp. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can really do here. No, there is one more chest. I don't want to forget it. Wait, is there? No, there isn't. Oops. Like I said, entrance is not a mode I'm comfortable with yet. So I'm kind of learning as I go. Or not learning. It's definitely one of the harder game modes. So I'm definitely out of my element. Okay, Dark World Fortune Teller is the chicken hat. That 20 rupees is not a good sign. Green 20s are not actually part of the normal game. So, like, they usually indicate a harder rule set. Okay, so Eastern is in C-shaped house. don't have the big key to Eastern, but I have almost... Oh my god. Wow, that's really bad. Two Lionels in the entrance to Eastern. So yeah, as I was saying, green 20, regularly 20 rubies are red, like that one I just got. But a green one indicates that something is amiss. Usually that means some kind of reduced item pool. Specifically, that usually pertains to swords. Armor, and I think shields. So I don't know if this is a vanilla sword or just an Uncle Assured sword. They are slightly different. Vanilla swords means that, like if I go to the lumberjack, it's got a sword for me. The pedestal would have a sword usually. But I don't know if it's that or just Uncle Assured. So I'm kind of waiting to see if I find another sword somewhere. And then that also raises the question of silver arrows. Okay, we got the big key to Hera now. So this is going to be a really dangerous play to make. I'm going to try to do this dark room down here, but enemy shuffle makes doing dark rooms quite a harder adventure. Because the inability to see makes it a lot harder. And thus, enemies are more prone to being able to catch you by surprise. So we're going to kind of not do this at this point. We're just going to leave. And then hopefully we'll have a better item later. You know, bow and or a lamp and other stuff. So we had said earlier that I was getting a lot of stuff from Meyer. So there we go. Thieves Town is Misery Mire. We're gonna hold off because that entrance is really scary. For now, we're gonna see if we can find some other stuff. It's a little damage boost past that one. So this is actually a good one to find. This gives me Paradox Cave. So, chest game is Paradox Cave. Why is it a Paradox Cave? It is a Paradox Cave because we do not know what is the top and what is the bottom. If you look at its locations on... Okay, there's a GT small. If you look at its locations, like the top and the bottom don't make sense. So it got the name Paradox Cave. Big key to Thieves Town. That's okay, I guess. We're gonna check what the exit of this is. Okay, so Sky Island is Paradox exit. I'm up on Death Mountain anyway. Let's check Death Mountain stuff. Okay, what's Hookshot? Hookshot's nothing. Super Bunny is Spiral exit. What is the medallion I need for the Turtle Rock entrance? Wake. Never have used that functionality on the tracker, but I realized in this race, we do kind of want to have it, that information. Okay, let's check about the GT entrance. You need 5 crystals to enter. Okay. It doesn't tell me much about Ganon, but that does mean it's not a... that's at least a reduced requirement for that. Let's drop down here. I don't know what this is. To be honest. I'm inside part of Super Bunny. I know that much. Well, fortunately, following down that rabbit hole of ideas was maybe not the best one. Small key to Castle Tower. Ooh, that's not exactly a... If I need to clear out Castle Tower, then I need 2. Item-wise, 1 key does give me enough to do that. Like, that's a good thing that I found the first one, because there's 2 items there. Key sanity always screws up things, so. There's still some things I need to check inside of Dark Kakariko, but let's check this. Bonk. What you got? Thieves Town. The only thing I can't do in Thieves Town right now is get the big chest because I don't have the Thieves Town small key. But I think at this point I might as well just see, partly because there's a lot of chests in here and I can clear most of it, honestly. So we should check what we can. small key to pod. The fact that the wall masters here is definitely going to be an annoyance, at least in this room set. They can really screw up things. Another Lionel. They are really not fun. Another GT small. Fourth item. Bombs. Okay, so we're gonna do something a little bit weird if you haven't ever seen Randomizer, or this might seem weird. We're actually gonna go in and check the boss room. If this is a boss shuffle, then what we can do is we can actually tell if it is boss shuffle based on checking the boss room. It's really one of the neat little tricks. Grab this key and the heart just in case. It's a boss shuffle. Dang. I didn't realize one eye hit would have killed me there. Okay, we'll come back to Thieves Town later. I don't know what requirements for the seed are yet, and if I had full arrows, that fight would be a little bit easier. Okay, what's in the bomb shop? Okay, nothing there. Let's check Hype Cave, the actual Hype Cave. If it's there, mind you. Just a fairy fountain. Not bad, not great. There are definitely worse things to find. Okay, Swamp Palace is Laser Bridge. I know there's a way to get these chests past those laser eyes. I just gotta figure out how to do it, and I'm here. That's how you do it. That's not how you do it. We're gonna die a lot here, trying to get this. But that's part of the reason why I want to do this. Even if I die after every chest, I kind of just need to check all these things, because something like the book gives me access to the front of desert, and I don't know what's in the front of desert. If I had a master sword, it would also give me access to the tablets. We're gonna take a death every time. I don't care. Actually, there's a kind of... I can't actually check that now that I think about it. There's the cave, okay. If I had a small key, I could actually check what the boss of Turtle Rock is. But unfortunately, I don't have a small key. This isn't an entrance. That? No. There's no entrance back here, okay. This is one of the things, I know the Light World really, really well. I just haven't taken the time to learn all the Dark World entrances. So part of this is going to be a little bit of futzing around. Is that a cave? No. And there's none there, okay. Like I said, futzing around. If you were hoping for competency tonight, that will be in short supply. Okay, Hylia. Nice. Thieves hideout. Or thief. Yeah, Thieves' house. That's something, at least. That's nothing. That's nothing. Also nothing. A flute is something. That gives me some better routing options up to Death Mountain, actually. And Hookshot also really helps. Oh my gosh, that's actually really a nice find. Yeah, Hookshot actually will really help with routing. It means also if like I go up to Death Mountain and have to do some like weird trying to figure my way around. Like I don't have to take some of the god-awful routing we took the first time up there. Okay, let's check the pyramid. We did turn in the mushroom. Yes, we did. We're still looking for the potion shop where we delivered it, but we delivered it. So this serves two purposes. One, we need to find out what is the requirement to fight Ganon. You need 3 crystals to beat Ganon. Okay. You know what? While we're here, might as well go north. Okay, this is Super Bunny Cave. Haven't been able to pull off that one, but that's okay. Should have known. Dark World crows are murder-dactyls. Hey, Tom. Okay. Oh, that's not actually a bad routing there. I wanted to come this way anyway, so I'll accept that. That's good. We've probably died about a dozen times already. It's been a bit rough, but okay, I know where that is. Yeah. The other one is that. Some of those deaths have been on purpose, some of them have been accidents. I think part of it is that there's a cooldown on it. So don't worry, you'll get your chance. So settings tonight so far that we figured out. It was a standard open. So we had to do the Rescue Zelda. It is an Randomizer, and it's a full Randomizer. Not only are the basic enemies shuffled, the bosses are as well. It is I think it's Defeat Ganon, but it's a 3 crystal to make him vulnerable. So actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to take a death here, because if it's only 3 crystals to fight him, to make him vulnerable, I think I can leverage that and actually get some of these done. So Desert Palace, where was back of desert? Macaque Bomb Hut, okay. Plus, I can use this opportunity to activate my flute. So yeah, it's a full Randomizer. I don't know if it's like a Chaos Boss Randomizer, but I do know that at least one boss was out of place. Because I found Vitreous in the back of Thieves Town. I know that it's at least some version of a reduced item pool because I found a green 20. So green 20s always mean some kind of reduced item pool, whether it's hard or expert, I don't know yet. And I don't know if the swords are Uncle Assured or normal swords, like vanilla swords, because I haven't found a second sword yet. And the first one I got was off the Uncle. It is Entrance Shuffle, and it is a Key Sanity. So we're gonna try to kill an actual boss now. If everything doesn't want to bully me forever. But we can clear out Desert, we can clear out Hera. What boss is at the end of Desert Palace, though? Just gonna pull out a hammer just in case. Landmo? At Landmo? Okay. I can do that. But I pretty much wasted all my fire rod shots. But we're going for quite the vanilla kill. Compass and whatever, but it's a crystal, not bad. There's still a couple items we didn't get to check because we didn't have the small key for Desert, but I'll take a boss kill, that's fine. Okay, so we did the back of Desert, so we can delete that. Bonkrox's pod. Death Mountain Ascent was Hera. And I've got the big key to Hera now, so I can at least clear that as well. Wow, there is not a great decision to be made here. You know what? Save and quit. You know what? We're gonna check if it is a vanilla sword. We can do that. I have the book. So why not? If it's vanilla swords, then at least we know that I either need to get Titan's Mitts or all the pendants. Might as well find out. Okay, it's vanilla swords. I think. Unless it's really bad luck. But the fact that Uncle had the first sword and the pedestal has a second sword tells me more likely than not it's vanilla sword locations. Like I said, I'm trying to learn more, so like I'm not expecting to win this race, but I'm enjoying the idea of at least kind of understanding what's going on. And I feel like lingo-wise, I'm starting to get it a bit. You know, when I watch people now, I kind of understand a bit more as well. There's my lamp. Okay. That's not a bad one. I couldn't... If I'm gonna fight Ganon early... then I will need probably the lamp. Okay, here's the big question for this dungeon. Who's the boss at the top of Hera? Whoa, trippy. Okay, nope. Falling off is bad against Cold Stare. We got no magic now. I've got a blue potion that I could use, but I'm kind of hoping for like a better situation, even for fighting Cold Stare. I know it's a crystal, but like, dang. Okay, what's the shovel spot? Piece of heart. Okay, Agonist Cave. That's nothing. Okay, that didn't matter that I skipped it earlier. Now, what will Laser Bridge have given me with the book? A fairy, okay. Where do I want to go? You know what, let's go back into Dark World and see if we can find some stuff back here again. Like I said, I need at least one more sword. Even that might not be enough to get me through this. But it can help me cross off stuff. Oh, right, I don't have the Titan's Mint. Yeah, we kind of deserted Dark Kakariko. I had it like half checked. So there's a lot. Was this where I diverted last time? Yeah, I went into Eastern and just started going ham in Eastern, which was kind of a bad idea. Okay, so this is Swamp Palace, but I can't really do anything here. As you can see, the water's not, there's no water, and I don't have flippers, and I don't have the Swamp Small Key. So, like, absolutely nothing can I do there. It is one of the, like, there's nothing I can do. Okay. I'm not going to check this one yet. I know what it is. Bomb Hut Dark Cack is Spiral Cave. I can't go this way. I can't go that way yet. Actually, I've done the south route. Not fully, though, did I? No, I did the full south. I should check the north. I did check Dark Fortune Teller, didn't I? Yeah. This is the next kind of tracker I really need to start using, is a dark, or is a full entrance tracker. But I didn't do that yet. Eventually. Okay, Bumper Ledge doesn't have anything. What does this house have? Mimic Cave. So yeah, this is definitely one of the hardest setups I've done. But, you know, I'm enjoying it so far. It's just, like, it's a slow grind because there's just so much to check. And without keys, like, being in their normal spots, you really have to check everything. And you have to be very slow and deliberate about it. Okay, nothing there. The part that's kind of got me a little bit concerned right now is there's a lot of things I can do, but they require me to do dungeons. That's nothing. That's just a fairy fountain or something like that. Or it's like Ice Rod Cave or whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't have a mirror, so I can't go in there. Nothing there. I should be able to hookshot across. Yes. No. Where do I want to go? You know what? That's actually probably not a bad idea. I'm gonna go back to Ganon's Tower. I can't do everything, but I can do a lot at this point, because last time I was limited by not having the hammer. Now we've got a hammer, we've got 4 small keys, we've got the hook shot. We can actually do a lot here. It's just going to be very dangerous. We got that small key earlier. Okay, what kind of enemies we got in here? I only had 1 fire rod shot and I used it on him. Sorry, but killing him in a room with fireball shooters... is just not fun. Because he takes a lot of sword hits. Okay. Let's check out the firebar room. The flip? Small key to Turtle Rock. That is one of the weirdest setups I've ever seen. But that small key actually means that I can get to the boss of Turtle Rock. Which is an interesting... little setup. Like I said, Randomizer makes things weird. Always does. I'm kind of just killing these enemies hoping to get like some extra magic, because I really have none to work with. We got a shield! Folks, we have a little dinky shield. We forgot to mark off our 1 dinky sword. My big concern right now is there's a boss, like another one of our randomized bosses is coming up. And it's an ice floor, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do. We got Ether. I don't know if Ether helps me at all. We don't know what the Meyer situation the Quake Medallion. So you don't really have a way to do anything for that yet. Oops, didn't want to do that, but okay. It's okay. Okay, so we're running low-ish on checks for GT. Next spot I might go to might just be Misery Mire, because realistically right now... Okay, another Turtle Rock small. Kind of shouting Turtle Rock to me. I can't beat you right now. Old Stare on an ice floor is not appealing to me. Not at all. Sorry, no. I had to push it for my own sake. There's one other check I can make here, and I want to. Oh wait, I can't even do that check. That's right. I don't have the cane, Samaria. So I can't even create a Samaria block to get into Tile Room. Sure. Okay, where was Meyer? Evestown. I've been avoiding it, but I think Meyer's the best bet at this point. Even if I can't clear Meyer without the cane. There are quite a few item locations in there. Meyer has 8 chests, and I've got 2 of the 3 keys for that dungeon already. So I'm kind of hoping that there's something of value. Like I said, with it being, I think, vanilla swords, I need to find another sword. And I believe that pretty much means, like, my other sword is going to be on Lumberjack, because I don't know if getting all 3 pendants is going to be reasonable. Like, I know where Eastern is, but I don't have the big key for it yet. Like I said, this entrance was kind of hairy to get through. I knew that was going to be the case. But that means Meyer 2. Just as hairy. We're going to die a lot getting through Meyer. Do arrows hurt you? Yes, they do. They hurt you a lot. Good. A Lionel, great. As I've said, Lionels are very dangerous. They are the strongest of the basic enemies in this game. They hurt the most. They have some really annoying movement patterns. So. Another castle tower, small key. Can't go that way. I really am trying to save those 2 potions in a bottle right now. I know that's me being like super extra cautious, but like I just don't know when I might need them. Something more important than this, especially when I can't really buy any potions. Luckily, this race started at a much more decent hour than the last time I did a Mystery Seed. Small key to GT. Don't really need another one of those, but sure. Oh, that's all the GT smalls. Wow. I want to hit the Meyer big chest and the small one next to it. Apt Meyer? Big key to pod. That pod big key with 4 smalls, that's actually a pretty good situation, to be honest. There are 6 small keys in Palace of Darkness. So, like, to be honest, like, that's a good setup. Like, I could do a lot in pod with that many. Screw that. This is the one thing I don't like about Randomizer. Is that put a spike trap in a bad spot and it just completely is the most annoying thing ever. Little cutscene chest. Okay, I can't do anything else in Mire. We are out of options here. The only item left is on the boss. We don't know who the boss is, so finito. Okay, for now at least. So where we're gonna go next is we're gonna actually return to Thieves Town. I'm gonna try to beat Vitreous. It's not gonna be an easy fight, but like out of my current options, going into Thieves Town is the least stupid. To be honest, so. Lots of lag. I'm not losing to this boss again. Oh crap, this is definitely not standard item functionality. That magic drain on the cape was super quick. Oh my god. Yep. Oh, crap. Okay. There might end up being a skill gap in this seed for me that I might not be able to cross. To be honest. Because that's at least hard logic. You know what? Let's at least get the 2 other items we can get in Thieves Town. So why do I know this? I guess is the question to ask. In harder logic scenarios, the invincibility items, the cape and the blue cane, have increased magic drain in areas where they are not needed. So technically, a boss room is not a place you're supposed to use invincibility items. So the game on these difficulties drains mana or magic at like a much higher rate, and thus, obviously, you can't exploit that. And then when I used that blue potion, you would have seen that I only got half of my magic back from it. That's another, like, hard mode, expert mode type thing, is that at those difficulties, those items do not restore as much as they normally do. So yeah, I know that I'm at least at a hard or an expert difficulty in terms of item functionality. So, not a good scenario for me, to be honest. We're fighting, but it's not going to be an easy finish. Hey, I'll take any heart containers I can get. I think the fact that I'm over 10 hearts, though, means it's only hard. I believe Expert limits the item pool of hearts a bit further than this. So I think, health-wise, that tells me it's a hard seed and not an Expert seed. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe that's the case. So, and that's something else I'll check after the race is over. Like, these are all little things I'd like to figure out. Because I'm trying to visually understand what they are, but like my recognition skills aren't necessarily there, and it kind of changes how you need to play these seeds. Like right now, I'm hoping that it's a hard, because what I wanted. Oh, that's right. These are crickets now. They might look like rats, but they're actually a cricket. Yeah, what are you? Hurt piece. That's all I can do here. Still haven't found flippers. So the one thing I didn't check earlier is I didn't go check Quakefish. So we're gonna head up to the Quakefish, see what that's got in store for me. And actually, we never did Zora. The problem with Zora was I didn't have many ways to really check anything. But I've got the money. I might as well do that next. That's why I didn't do Quakefish. I went down that rabbit hole. We're just going to take note of that because I didn't. That's a big thing that I forgot to do. So I hope everybody's enjoying this one. I know it's been a slow go so far. Like, some of the other seeds I do, like 2 hours is a lot. But with Key Sanity and Entrance Shuffle, a basic Entrance Shuffle, I believe, and Randomizer, like, it's not going to be a quick one. We might do that, actually. Back of Skull Woods. Is not out of the question right now. I don't know what boss is in there, but an Randomizer Back of Skull Woods boss is actually a lot easier than a regular Skull Woods boss. I don't know if the conveyor floor is active, and I don't believe the spikes are active either. The mirror is on Zora Ledge. Okay, so I do need Flipper for that. Did get a second key to Skullwood too. So I think since this is hard, blue mail is in the item pool somewhere. So that's a possibility for some extra defense. Red mail shouldn't be, mirror shield shouldn't be, gold sword shouldn't be, silver arrows should be somewhere actually. Yeah, we'll check out Skull Woods, see if we can what we can do here. Maybe we can beat a boss here, and then next up, I think we might check out who is at Turtle Rock for the boss. Just in case, we're going to save magic, though. There are possibilities of bad bosses at the in this hole, so... Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh. Argus in Skull Woods on a spike floor with one heart. This is going to be quite the clench moment. Luckily, this isn't really a tough one to get back to. This room's actually a lot better because of the fact that there's only one mummy enemy. So, like, I can kind of do this more reliably than normal. The question is, am I just going to be able to put enough damage on Argus without dying? Because unfortunately, with a fighter sword, killing puffs is a lot harder. So it becomes like a menu boss. Okay, let's try something else. Where was Laser Bridge? Oh wait, you know what? Go to pod. We got 4 small keys, we got the big key, we're going to pod. But... Man, this is not easy. And the thing is like, if I'm against somebody of, like, roughly equal skill, this would be an interesting matchup, like... But if I'm against somebody who's well-versed in some of these difficulties, like... Huge advantage to them. Actually, we're gonna save a key by not going that way. It'll be longer, but it will save me a small key. By the way, even though that enemy looks like a cricket, is actually a rat. Crickets and rats share this, the same, like... I don't know how to describe it. Even though they look completely different, it's like a weird scenario where they just operate as if they're the same or something. And which dungeon, like which world you're in, affects how they actually function in that dungeon. So, like, because we're in a light world, or in light world, they function as rats in terms of damage dealt. Boomerang. Yeah, it's nice. I haven't had one of those. Like I said, this is going to be a slow route through this dungeon, but it's going to save me a small key the whole time. Because I don't have to go through the front door. Okay, before we go up this bridge here, this is one of the spots that I was saying earlier, like one of the worst spots for if the Randomizer feels like being a jerk. Small key to Turtle Rock. Getting a lot of Turtle Rock small keys. That might be somewhere to go soon. So yeah, this bridge can actually be really bad. That's nice, actually. Those shadow enemies are annoying, but I've seen a lot worse watching other people, so I will gladly take that. This, however, is not very nice. Lionels in the dark. Swamp small, okay. I can't really do anything with that. Without flippers, kind of like that's nothing to me, to be honest. Big key to Eastern, okay. ₹50. Rupee. I've got one key left. This was kind of the big issue for me because I don't know how to do I know, seems odd what I just did, but there is a logic here. We're gonna do a death abuse. Theory, at least. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that key on the door up above, and if it's something of value, then we will just have to come back with another small key if there's actually something good here. If there isn't, like if that chest that we're going towards is not, I'll reload the game without saving. And just do it again. And this time we'll go towards the boss. Okay. I hope that works the way I thought it did. It's gonna really stink if I don't have that key anymore, either way. Cool, we still got that small key. It did work the way I thought it would. So yeah, a little bit of an unconventional way to do it, but it's actually a very it's a strategy I've seen. So that's why we're doing it. It's gonna save us a little bit of headache. don't know what's going to be in this room. It could be really, really bad. That was actually probably one of the better versions of what that room could have been. This room is terrible. Who's the boss? Moldorm! This is actually probably one of the nicest looking Moldorms. I know it's got 6 eyes. At least it died. You can't knock me off a ledge. What item you got? A big key. Not many left. Swamp. We got our 3rd crystal, which is actually really good. It was 3 crystals to fight Ganon, to make Ganon vulnerable. But I'm still short a... Okay, pod's done. Done. Hera's still got some stuff left. Didn't finish the back of Skull Woods. Laser Bridge. Swamp Palace. Let's see what... You know what? Actually, where's Eastern? D-shaped house. Okay. At this point, what I need is I need another sword. In order to actually kill Ganon, I need to have the Master Sword at minimum. That's still not a great scenario for me. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to... This is my big issue right now. I think I can get to a state where I can fight Ganon, but I don't know if I'm good enough to actually kill Ganon. It's a very interesting scenario, to say the least. Master Sword Ganon with hard logic like that is actually really, really difficult. Like, I don't want to undersell the difficulty there. It is going to be brutal. To damage him with a Master Sword, you have to do spins. And it's like a ridiculous number of spins per phase, even. So... And like, at least when I've had normal mode with that idea in mind, I've been able to say like, oh yeah, at least, you know, I can do some cape or burna to like give myself invincibility frames. This mode, nope. So, Coming up on we're just over 2.5 hours into this race, though. I don't know where my opponent is. They could be done for all I know. Lionel in the back here, great. And another Lionel here. Fucking hell. I'm sorry for my language there, folks. That was very rude of me. But I must say, that is frustrating. Lionels all over Eastern Palace. Okay, at least I know where a fairy fountain is here. So I can heal. Before heading to the back of Eastern. I only knew based on positioning what enemy had that key. Wall Masters in the back of Eastern. Wow. Game, you really are vindictive tonight. Crap, I didn't mark where Sahasrahla was even. That's a bit of a problem, Jess. You know, you're going for the green pendant thinking, oh, that gives me something to turn in. Not thinking, another landmo. So I think Saha was in Kakariko. Question. Where was Laser Bridge? Swamp. Let's find out what boss is in Turtle Rock. Still 2 pendants short of being able to fight or to have a Master Sword if I'm gonna do the pedestal. There you go. That's one of those really bad scenarios. Like, that's what bad enemy replacement looks like. Oh wait, I can't even do the back of Turtle Rock. That's right. You need the Cane of Samaria to go do that. Derp, derp. Not my smartest moment. Now we gotta figure out where Sahasrahla was. Turn in that green pendant. Like, I have a feeling he was in one of these locations in CAC. There we go. 50 rupees, okay. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of a minor glitch. This is allowed in the rules. Don't worry, I'm not cheating. Big key to Skullwood. Okay. Only thing I don't know how to do real well is get out of Hobo in that spot. Oh, so we'll just have to set it up again. I know how to do this. Not great at it. And actually, there is a damage boost of how to do that every time. Okay. Nope, that's fair. I tried to do a glitch. I paid the price for that glitch. That's the game telling me you need flippers, you big dummy. So I think there's one entrance I didn't find yet that I know exists. Well, there's a couple actually. The one I wanted to go. I think there's one over here. Down here. I think there's a building here. There is. Doesn't really help me. So it looks like it's a basic boss shuffle, where you can only see a boss the number of times it normally appears in the vanilla game. Because we've seen Landmo twice, and Landmo can occur both in GT and Desert. That would sort of make sense. Stupid Randomizer. Where can I go? Can't do anything in GT unless I can kill Cold Stare. Oh wait, no, I've seen 2 Cold Stares, haven't I? Not just a basic shuffle. I could go back to Skull Woods and try that again. You know what? I'm gonna call it here. Sorry, guys. This is not my thing at this point. I forfeited. So, I apologize, guys. My opponent did finish in 2 hours and 11 minutes. Um, so, thanks for watching. Tomorrow night I'll be back again. I think it's a ambrosia seed, so much higher likelihood we finish. I apologize. You know, I want to finish these. So, thanks again for watching tonight. Once again, sorry for the forfeit, you know, not finishing another mystery. But I think it's the skill gap for this one for sure. I'm proud of myself for getting 3 crystals, which was enough to at least approach Ganon. But yeah, you know, we're just building the skills, building the skills. So, thanks again. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow sometime. Have a good one.